Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School Taif. I am Muhammad Yasin. This English class is for the students of grade 5. We are going to do chapter 10 today. This is our 22nd video in this class. In our today's lesson, we shall learn the passage given in chapter 10. We shall do exercises of this chapter. We shall do chapter 11 of the grammar. We shall try to understand the new words, their correct pronunciation and meaning. Dear students, here are some new words. I would like you to get familiar with these words, the meaning of these words and their correct pronunciation. The first one is calendar. Calendar means something that shows all the days, weeks, months. Describe. Describe means to say what someone or something is like. Explanation means the detail or reasons that someone gives to make something clear. Flat is a shape that means smooth and level. Leap year is the year that happens every 4 years, in which February has 29 days, not 28 days. Midday is 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, and midnight is 12 o'clock at night. Shadow means a dark area made by something that is stopping the light. Shiny. Shiny surface is bright because it reflects light. Sideways means in a direction to the left or right, not forward or backwards. Therefore means for that reason. Used to, if something used to happen, it happened often or existed in the past, but it does not happen now. Dear students, used to. Let us try to learn its correct pronunciation. Notice the letter D in used is pronounced as T. The two words are joined. Used to, when they are joined, they will be read as used to. Used to. This is written the pronunciation of used to. If you don't understand how this is written, if you don't understand this writing, no problem. You can try to understand by listening me and by looking here what is mentioned. When we join used with to, this D will not be pronounced. It will become used to. Used to. We shall not read it used to. The will not be pronounced. It will become used to as it is mentioned here and written here. Dear students, here are some more words. We should be careful when we pronounce them. Animals. Animal. The first sound is a. Animal. Animal. Not animal. These are the pronunciations which are wrong. They should not be pronounced like this. They should be pronounced like this. For example, cattle. Cattle. Here is written cattle. It should not be read as cattle. It should be read as cattle. Animals. Cattle. Crab. Nest. Feather. Fox. Horse. Trap. Yes, these are their correct pronunciations. Let us start reading our lesson. Our word. Can you describe the shape of the word? When a man travels in a spaceship, high above the world. He looks down on the world. He sees a big, smooth, shiny ball. The earth is not really a ball because it is a little flat at the north and south. It is not really smooth because there are mountains and valleys. But it looks like a smooth ball to the man in the spaceship because he is so far away. It looks shiny because the sun shines on it. Next part is people used to think that the earth was flat. They used to think it was like a plate. They were afraid to sail too far in their ships because they might fall over the edge of the world. Yes, it was thought like that. Did you know that the world is moving all the time? The world is moving in two different ways, but we do not feel it move. Can you explain this? The explanation is simple. We do not feel it move because we are moving with it. When a bus or train is moving smoothly, you do not know that you are moving until you look out of the window. Third part is the earth is turning round like a rolling ball. It turns once in 24 hours. This gives us day and night. When one side of the earth is turned towards the sun, it is daytime on that side. The other side is in the shadow, so it is dark. When it is midday, on one side of the earth, it is midnight and the other side, and night on the other side. Look at the drawing. Can you see the earth turning round? Can you point to some countries where it is daytime and some countries where it is nighttime? Yes, students, if you look at the earth, you can see here the sun is on this side. The side of the earth which is towards the sun is looking bright. There is daytime. Over there, the countries which are on this side of the earth, in this situation, they will be facing the daytime. But the other side is looking dark. The countries which are on the other side of the earth, there will be night time. Here is written night also. This is shown the orbit of the earth. Earth revolves around the sun like this. And when it is here, it is winter. When it is on the other side, it is summer. Yes, students, this is fourth part. The earth is also moving around the sun. People used to think that the sun moved around the earth, but they were wrong. The earth takes roughly a year to go around the sun. It takes 365 whole 1/4 days. If you look at a calendar and count the days, you will see that there are usually 365 days in a year. Every 4 years has 366 days. We call this leap year. This is the fifth part of the lesson. Look at the picture. Can you see the earth going around the sun? The earth is tipped sideways. Therefore, some parts of the earth are nearer to the sun than the other. This changes as the earth moves around the sun. This gives us hot summers and cold winters. When our part of the earth is nearer the sun, it is summer. When our part of the earth is further away from the sun, it is winter. Dear students, we have read the lesson. Now we shall do exercises. This is the first exercise. We are set to choose the best answer. Let us look at the first part. Here it is written the earth is. We have to find out the earth is completely round. No. Flat like a plate? No. Just like a ball? No. Completely smooth? No. Almost like a ball? Yes, this is the correct option. Part B is the side of the earth facing the sun is in daylight. Let us move to the next part. Which one of these sentences is true? Which one is true? The true sentence is The earth is moving in two different ways. Yes, all others are wrong. We can feel the earth moving. Can we feel? No. The earth stopped turning at night. No. The earth turns around twice a day. No. Ships used to fall. No. All are wrong. Only this one is true. Dear students, in this sentence, we are set to find out the sentence which is not true. Which is not true. The earth takes 365 days to go around the sun. This is not true. It takes 365 whole 1/4. All others are true. This is not true that we have selected. Dear students, this is the table. You are set to make sentences by using this table. So easy it is. You can see you can use each phrase given in each column with any other. For example, when I was a baby, I used to cry sometimes, but I don't. When I was only 4, I used to play with little children, but I don't now. You can make 12 sentences very, very easily because there are no restrictions here. You can use any phrase with any other. This is the B part. Here is written I didn't used to. What was there in previous one? In previous one was I used to. Can you see here? Here is I used to, but in next one is I didn't used to. I'm sorry. When I was younger, I didn't used to play football, but I do now. Yes, you will make sentences like this. It is just like the previous one, so easy it is. You can use any phrase with any other. Let us move forward. Dear students, this is exercise 3. We are set to give short answers. Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Did you used to swim when you were a baby? No, I didn't. Did you used to go to the cinema when you were 2 years old? No, I didn't. Did you used to learn English when you were in class 2? Yes, I did. Yes, students, you know very well. To answer, your answer will be yes, I did, no, I didn't. You can do this exercise very easily. Dear students, this is exercise 4 in which you are set. Give replies like the ones in the examples. Do you eat sweets? No, I don't. I used to eat sweets, but I don't now. Do you live in Lalpur? Dear students, Lalpur is a city in Pakistan. This is the old name of Faisalabad. Faisalabad was named Lalpur. It was called Lalpur before, but now it is called Faisalabad. Do you live in Lalpur? No. I don't. I used to live in Lalpur, but I don't now. Dear students, it is worth noting that our answer will start by writing no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. Remember it. Let us start the exercise. Do you live in Sialkot? No, I don't. I used to live in Sialkot, but I don't now. Do you go to school by bus? No, I don't. I used to go to school by bus, but now I don't. But I don't now. Do you play with toys? No, I don't. I used to play with toys, but I don't now. Let us move forward. Yes, student, this is part number 6. Do you write with pencil? No, I don't. I used to write with a pencil, but I don't now. Do you play with little children? No, I don't. I used to play with little children, but I don't now. Dear students, this is exercise B. Do you watch television? Yes, I do. It is worth noting here that in our previous exercise, our each answer started by no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. But here, our answer will start by saying yes, I do, yes, I do, yes, I do, yes, I do. Do you watch television? Yes, I do. I didn't used to watch television, but I do now. Do you like music? Yes, I do. I didn't like music, but I do now. Let us do our exercise. Do you swim in the sea? Yes, I do. I didn't used to swim in the sea, but I do now. Do you fly kites? Yes, I do. I didn't used to fly kites, but I do now. Yes, students, I shall repeat in this exercise. Your answer will start by saying, yes, I do. But in previous exercise, it was, no, I don't. Part number 6 says, do you ride a bicycle? Yes, I do. I didn't used to ride a bicycle, but I do now. Do you like school? Yes, I do. I didn't used to like school, but I do now. I think you know very well now how to do this exercise. Dear students, this is the workbook. You are set to make sentences by using this table. This table is a little different from both tables which were given in your book. Try to understand. It is worth noting here. You have done 2 exercises in your book. You have made sentences by using the tables, but this one is different from both. What is the problem here? Here you can see this line is here. One more line is here. These lines are not meaningless. What does it mean? He used to. After he, you will use used to. Then you can use these 4 phrases only. He used to be a little boy, but he isn't now. With all these phrases, you will use here he and you will use isn't now. You will not use she or doesn't now with these phrases. You will go, start from here, move down, up, up. If you want to go, start from she, move up, down, down. Yes, it is very important to understand. I shall try to explain it once again. There are restrictions in this exercise. At that time when we were doing 2 exercises in our book, I told you there are no instructions. Sorry, there are no restrictions, but here are restrictions. Here are limitations. What are the limitations? He used to be a teacher, but he isn't now. When you use this he, after using used to, you can use these 4 phrases. Then you will use but. After that, don't go down. You will come here at he and write isn't now. In the same way, when you start with she, after writing used to, you will go down. Use these phrases, don't go up. She used to tell us stories, but she doesn't now. I think you know now how to make sentences by using this table. Let us move forward, dear students. This is the exercise of workbook, page 27. Replies these questions using no and used to. Do you still write in pencil? No, I don't. Dear students, it is a little different from the exercises that we did in our book. Here, do you. Here will be no, I don't. No, I don't. I used to write in pencil, but I don't now. If there is written does he, you will write here no, he doesn't. If there is written does she, you will write no, she doesn't. If there is written is he, you will write no, he isn't. Is she still afraid of the dark? No, she isn't. She used to be afraid of the dark, but she isn't now. Is she? No, she isn't. Do they still go to school by bus? No, they don't. They used to go to school by bus, but they don't now. Is he still a clerk in an office? No, he isn't. He used to be a clerk in an office, but he isn't now. Do they still live in Kotri? No, they don't. They used to live in Kotri, but they don't now. Do they still read picture books? No, they don't. They used to read picture books, but they don't now. Yes, students, we have done this exercise. Now we shall move to the grammar. In grammar, we are going to start chapter 11. This is about the comparison of adjectives. The comparison of adjectives. There are 3 degrees of comparison. How many degrees are there? 3. What are those? The positive degree. The positive degree is the simple form of adjective like old, strong, new. Comparative degree. Comparative degree is used when speaking of 2 things only. Older, stronger, newer are the examples of comparative degree. Third is the superlative degree, that is used when speaking of more than 2 things. For example, oldest, strongest, newest. Dear students, there are rules of comparison. This is rule number 1. Adjectives of 1 syllable. Adjectives of 1 syllable form their comparative by adding er and the superlative by adding est to the positive. For example, here is written great. Great is 1 syllable, short word. Great. How shall we make its comparative? By adding er as it is written here. How shall we make their superlative? By adding est as it is done here. Great, greater, greatest. Hard, harder, hardest. Deep, deeper, deepest. All are formed in the same way. Dear students, this is rule number 2. To change a positive adjective into comparative and superlative. When the positive ends in E, the letters R and ST are added to form the comparative and the superlative. For example, able, abler, ablest, fine, finer, finest, brave, braver, bravest. All these are formed in the same way. This is rule number 3. When the positive ends in Y, like dry, proceed by the consonant Y is changed into I before ER and EST are added. For example, dry, drier, driest, easy, easier, easiest. But when the positive ends in Y, proceed by a vowel, the Y is not changed into I as gay, gayer, gayest. This is rule number 4. Yes, students, if an adjective ends in a single consonant, proceed by a single vowel, the consonant is doubled before ER and EST. Hot, hotter. This T, dear students, there are alphabets A, B, C, D. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U are called vowels. All other letters are called consonants. Here is written consonant. What is consonant? Here is written vowel. A, E, I, O, U are called vowels. All other letters are called consonants. Hot, hotter, hottest. Fat, fatter, fattest. All are formed in the same way. When you are in doubt about the spelling of an adjective, you ought to consult a good dictionary. Rule number 5 is adjectives of more than 2 syllables. Dear students, syllable is beau. Beau is one syllable, T second syllable, beautiful. Full is third syllable. These sounds, these short words are called syllables. For example, honest, O one syllable, nest second syllable. How many syllables are there in honest? 2. How many syllables are there in difficult? Difficult, 3. D one syllable, fi second syllable, cult third syllable. Difficult, 3 syllables are there. Okay, adjective of more than 2 syllables and most adjectives of 2 syllables are compared by prefixing more and most or less and least. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Difficult, less difficult, least difficult. Yes, I think you have got the rule. Dear students, some adjectives are there. They are changed into comparative and superlative by irregular ways. This is called irregular comparison. Some common adjectives are compared in an irregular way. Positive, bad, worse, worst, ill, worse, worst. Good, better, best. Well, better, best. Little, less, least. Many, more, most. Much, more, most. Old, older, oldest. Late, later, latest. Can you see they are different from regular ones? The comparative adjective is always followed by then. He is better than Rashid. But superior, inferior, senior, junior are followed by to, not then. Rashid is junior to Arif. We shall not write here Rashid is junior to Rashid or Rashid is junior than Arif. No, it will not be written like that. Remember it. Dear students, this is the exercise, that is exercise 20. It is done by following the rules that you have learned just now. Big, bigger, biggest, able, abler, ablest, heavy, heavier, heaviest. Yes, students, next part of this exercise is bad, worse, worst, good, better, best, fat, fatter, fattest, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, dry, drier, driest, wise, wiser, wisest. Some more are there. Manly, manlier, manliest, old, older, oldest, little, less, least. Let us move to the next exercise. Dear students, in this exercise we have said in the following sentences use the correct form of the adjective enclosed within brackets. The dash good boy in the class is also the tallest. Dear students, in bracket we are given good. We have to write here good, better, best, anyone. The best boy in the class. Here in this sentence, we are comparing the boy with the whole class. When we compare one thing with more than two things, more than one thing, then we used the superlative degree. The best boy we shall say here. We cannot say here the better boy. We write here the better boy when we compare one with another. But here we are comparing one with the whole class. Akhtar's flowers are more beautiful. More beautiful is comparative degree than mine, because we are comparing Akhtar's flowers with my flowers. I was late, but Azra was later. This is comparative degree because I is compared with Azra. We shall do this exercise like this. Part number 7 is Wasim is the fattest boy. We are comparing here Wasim with the whole class. When we compare one thing with so many things, we use Superlative degree. The rose is the loveliest. We are comparing rose with all other flowers. He is cleverer than Salim. We are comparing here he with Salim. Therefore, we shall write here comparative degree. Cleverer, not the cleverest. The cleverest boy in the class. Dear students, it is worth noting you are comparing here one boy with the whole class. That is why you will write here superlative degree. Ali's pen is smaller than Ahmed's. We are comparing Ali's pen with Ahmed's pen. We shall use here comparative degree because we are comparing two things. Anis is junior to Babar. Do you remember? We learned it while learning the rules that with junior we shall write 2. We shall not write here Anis is junior than Babar. Yes, students, we have completed this exercise. In your homework, you will read the passage given in chapter 10. After that, you will do all exercises in your notebook, including workbook and grammar, which are done in today's lesson. Dear students, that is all from our today's lesson. See you later in our new lesson. Goodbye.